Pimax has given me access to a beta feature which has given me a tremendous FPS boost, and this feature is coming your way. Well, if you have the Pimax Crystal Light, that is. With this extra add-on you can put the refresh rate to the 90Hz Upscale variant. And upscaling is an algorithm to add pixels and detail to an image, making it sharper and clearer, and it's much more effective than simply resizing a lower resolution. Now, this sounds like all abracadabra for me, but let me show you in some games here what magic it can do to your FPS and how it will increase it. Come.
And first, let's take a look at DCS. The Pimax Crystal Light is set to 90Hz without the upscaling variant, native resolution of 2880 by 2880, DCS settings cranked up to the maximum, and we are between 40 and 45 FPS, which is not optimal, but doesn't look sharp. Now let's try this with the 90Hz upscale variant. Here we are again, same settings, but I have only changed the refresh rate to the new 90Hz upscale variant. And as you can see, we went from 40 to 45 FPS to what it looks like 60 FPS and at times 70 FPS. So that's a nice 20 FPS increase already. And here we are in the new CH-47 module flying over Afghanistan, and as you can see, we are between 50 and 55 FPS. Now let's see what this will do in the new 90Hz upscale mode. Back in the CH-47 with the refresh rate of the Pimax Crystal Light set to 90Hz upscale mode. And we gained 30 FPS. We went from 50 FPS to 80 FPS and above at times. One more test in DCS. Here we are in the MiG-15 trying to take off in heavy rain, and we are around 50 to 55 FPS with the normal 90Hz refresh rate. And also in this module we gain almost 30 FPS with the refresh rate set to the new 90Hz upscale variant. Now, Kayak VR Mirage keeps surprising me. These graphics are insane. Here we are playing again with the Pimax Crystal Light set to 90Hz without the upscale variant, native resolution, and we are getting around 55 to 60 FPS. Not bad actually. But setting it to the new 90Hz upscale mode, it gives us 40 FPS. We are now hitting 90 FPS. Native resolution, highest graphics. This is what you want. This is the FPS boost that everyone wants. For our last test, we are going to take a look at Euro Truck Simulator 2. Again, everything set to high. Here we are playing with the refresh rate set to 90Hz, so not the upscaling version. And we are hitting 60 to 65 FPS. Then, with the refresh rate set to 90Hz upscale, again, we are hitting 90 FPS. Now, do you see the game as sharp in the upscale mode as if you are playing without it? No. If you put the refresh rate to 90Hz upscale, the game gets a little bit blurrier. But just slightly. You can still read the indicators perfectly. Everything is very much playable and very fine. Actually, this is much better than using any DLSS mode I have been using in any game that offers it. But setting it to this mode, it gives a slight blur. But I am so happy that I can now, within the Pimax Play software, activate this mode to gain an FPS boost instead of having to install third-party apps for every single game and tweak around and blah 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 blah. No, if for certain games I want that FPS boost, I can just turn it on in the Pimax Play software. Now, this also works on top of fixed foveated rendering, so I could set it to the 90Hz upscale variant and then turn on fixed foveated rendering to gain an even extra FPS boost. Now do know that this feature is still being tested. I was given permission as one of the first to try it out and benchmark a little bit. I'm very happy with the results, and I am just really happy that Pimax is just really giving us PC VR players extra options, extra possibilities to get a better PC VR experience. And this feature, once it's ready, will be rolled out to everyone that owns the Pimax Crystal Light. Now, will it be available to the other Pimax headsets? I don't know. Time will tell. I hope this video, however, gave you a quick insight of what is about to come, what they are working on, and yeah, I hope to see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.